Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Vic, aka Mr. Glass, and I want to shout out my Discord for giving me this challenge, and boy, did y'all really try to stick it to me with this one, didn't y'all? I know who y'all are. Alright, so they have challenged me to rebuild and do a franchise for the worst team in Madden 24, the LA Rams. I want to show you guys the LA Rams roster here because it is terrible. We have Aaron Donald, 99 overall. Woo! He's 32. Not going to be around long enough to probably see us win a Super Bowl with this franchise. We got Cooper Kupp. He's 30. He might be around long enough to see us do a rebuild on this because he's pretty good. And even if he drops an overall, he's only going to lose speed. He'll probably be at least a serviceable slot receiver for the duration of his franchise, and he is an X Factor. The next player is Rob Havenston, who is 31. He's a right tackle. He's not the best, but he's not the worst. Cam Akers, pretty decent young running back. He'll be okay for us. Tyler Higbee. I don't know if I can. I don't know. You know. He's 30 years old. He's a tight end. He's a 79 speed, and he's one of our top 10 best players. So that's great. Jordan Fuller, you know, we'll just go down the roster so you guys can see everybody. The biggest problem with this roster, I'm not going to lie to you guys, is... Where's he at? Did I pass him already? Is our quarterback, Matt Stafford. So, not only is he terrible, but he's on the worst contract in the league. He's 35 with a $74 million cap hit. So we can't cut him. Let's see if we have our draft picks this year. This is going to be a real chore, rebuilding this team. Let me tell you guys, man. Alright, so we got our draft picks. We also have one from Denver in the 6th round for the next 2 years. So we got our draft picks. I'm probably going to be looking at using those because, ladies and gentlemen, we have a caveat with this franchise. The caveat with this franchise is that if we lose one game as our user, so if I'm playing and I lose, then that means we have to simulate the season right then and there. So what that means is that we're not going to be able to use our skills to artificially inflate our players because one loss and I'm out the door and I have to simulate the season. So I figured this is a way to keep the franchise fresh for me while also making sure you guys see an actual rebuild with this one, because the last one, I ain't gonna lie, I rage quit because it was like, bro, I was playing it on all Madden, and you know the settings were kind of difficult for me, the way that I did it. So what we're gonna do with this one is just gonna be straight up on Madden with no changes made, right? And also we're gonna basically, if we lose, we're gonna sim, and we're gonna try to make this rebuild. It doesn't have to be super realistic, but we're gonna keep it within the realm. You know what I mean? Like, no more than 2 first-round picks, no more than, you know, 2 bigger free agents signed, that kind of thing. We're not just going to go to free agency and clean up with whatever cap we got, all that stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's lock in. Alright, we got to do training camp. Honestly, I'm going to skip all this where you guys are not going to see it on camera. So, we're going to talk through everything else with the franchise. So, first of all, the very first thing I want to do is put Aaron Donald on the trade block. And the reason why, and we can only do these deals, by the way. I can't user my own trades. Just so that we're clear. The reason that we're going to try to shop Aaron Donald is because I realize in looking at this team that there is no chance that we're going to be around, you know, his timetable for winning the ring. He's got one, which is great. It's fantastic for him. Shout out to Trayvon Diggs, who just recently, as of yesterday, While I'm recording this, he's apparently down with a torn ACL. We got Jalen Waddle here. That would be a very interesting look, but it's probably not realistic. Although, Aaron Donald would command a pretty hefty trade, I would guess. Tyson Campbell, who you guys saw in our last rebuild, so probably won't be getting to him. Amon-Ra St. Brown is kind of a little bit too similar to Cooper Kupp for me. Judon, Nate Hobbs. I mean, we're getting some stars. I like this Metcalf trade. I also like this George Pickens trade. Probably going to go receiver here because they're not giving us a running back or a quarterback. We need both of those. Although Cam Akers is serviceable, we don't have a star at quarterback, running back, tight end, receiver. We have Cooper Kupp, but he's too old. So it's like we need one of these guys to pan out for us. And I'm thinking that it's going to be the DK Metcalf trade only because we get a second round this year, which we could potentially trade for a first round this year if we package our second rounds. So, I mean, that's an option for us, and we'll probably take that option. I don't know, man. Like, we got a lot going on with this. Wow. Tyson Campbell trade looks really good because we get a first rounder this year, but Jacksonville's probably going to be pretty good anyway. Jalen Waddle's not realistic. Trayvon Diggs probably is, only because I think they would do that trade simply because the defense is the only thing holding them back. Although their offense is electric with those two receivers, so I'm not sure they'd split that up. But having a guy like Aaron Donald would definitely put you in a situation where you're going to probably be having a good enough defense to win a championship. He's that impactful of a player. I think we're going to go DK Metcalf with this. I think that's the first domino, but let's not do it yet. We know what we have there, though. Let's look at our quarterback situation real quick. Do they even have a young quarterback on the roster? Nah, they got Stetson Bennett. Good old Stetson. The 25-year-old rookie quarterback here. Stetson Bennett. Former Georgia alum. He's got an 84 speed. That's insane for him. His throw power is significantly bad. But his accuracy ain't that bad. Apparently he's hurt, so we can't even use him if we wanted to. So the question is, we're not going to get a trade for a young quarterback. We're just not. It's not going to happen for us, right? So do we go out and try to look at the trade market and see if we can't put something together for a young quarterback who may be on somebody's, in the doghouse somewhere? I'm not sure. We're going to have to change schemes, I think. Because I personally don't do super well with a 3-4 scheme, which is what I think they run here. So, probably going to be doing that. Kobe Durant is definitely somebody who I want to feature as one of my better corners. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, it's really not. This roster is not something that you want to write home about, man, when you're starting off. So listen, I'm gonna do all of this stuff off camera, and we are going to come back at week 1. There will be no changes to the roster. The only thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of league settings, which is like turning fatigue off, because I think Madden does horribly with fatigue. And we're going to take injuries off for the sim and put them back on when it's time to shine for the regular season. And I'm going to do all the training camps. So this portion of the video, I'll see you guys in week 1. Let's lock in here, man. This is going to be a long rebuild at this. It's probably going to go at least 5 seasons. I don't see myself being able to turn the Rams around in a manner that's anywhere near quick. So we're going to have to figure that out. But I'll see you guys on the back end here after I do all this stuff. I'm out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We are back after I did all that foolishness with the the drills and everything like that. The only change really that is going to make a difference is Kobe Durant went up a bit, and we got a +1 speed for Aaron Donald when he got his upgrade. That's the only things that you've missed. Because everybody else on this team is irrelevant. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're looking at with our final roster. I'm going to do the depth chart with you guys right here. And we're going to get into week 1 action. How do I... What? I had 3 quarterbacks on the roster. What happened there? Well, we'll go ahead and sign a quarterback real quick. And, so... The main thing that I want to say, though, is that in this process, I have realized that this is by far the worst roster I've ever seen. So we transferred into a 4-3, and they have nobody. There are no pass rushers on this team. There was one guy who's actually promising, and I'll show him to you. He's a rookie. So I guess this is somebody they drafted. And we got him suiting up for us at left end. Byron Young. Okay, so he's a rookie. Got him. He's a 92 speed rookie. As you guys just saw. Check our upgrades. Also, we are going to trade Aaron Donald in this episode. Win, lose, or draw. Before I move on to the next week. We're going to trade him, and the reason for that is because the team... Alright, so let me show you the package that I've got so that you guys can see really quickly here. We're going to do... We need pretty much everything on this team, so we're going to do one of these, one of these, and then this. Alright, so this is one heck of a trade package. You got a second rounder in 2025, a third rounder in 2025, and a first rounder in 2026. And we are a bad franchise right now, so those could be really high picks. And these are the offers. We got DJ Moore in a first this year. Patrick Surtain. Tell you what, he would come in right away and be the man. Amari Cooper. Buda Baker. And a first next year. Quentin Nelson, a second and a third this year. Zach Martin, a fourth. So 3 picks. Jalen Waddle in a first this year and a second this year. Rashawn Gary, who they're trying to trick me here because he's on the last year of his deal. We're not getting him. Brian Burns, I believe, same deal. And a first rounder in 2025. Matthew Judon, who is older, or just as old, basically, at 31. But we do get a first rounder this year in this deal. That's interesting. Not going to choose that one, though. Devontae Adams. Mark Andrews in a second and a fourth this year. Marshawn Lattimore. Not going to happen. And here's the deal that we're going to make. It's DK Metcalf and a first this year for Aaron Donald, a second, third, and first in future drafts. Let's be honest. The Seahawks are absolutely not in a win-now mode. They will not win this year. They probably won't win next year. So this is a deal that they would probably make just to try to turn their defense into what it used to be. I also heavily considered TJ Hawkinson, but I believe that the Vikings are going to be better than the Seahawks. So that's where we're at with that. Alright, so it's going to be DK Metcalf and Aaron Donald. And actually, we're going to have balls. We're going to do it right now. So, DK Metcalf, welcome to the roster. Hopefully, we can use that first round pick that we get to help improve our roster. This is another thing I want to be fully transparent with you guys. I have upped the draft strength. The reason why I have upped the draft strength is something that I will show you here. I want you guys to think about this logically, okay? Matthew Stafford is a 77 overall. Okay? Under the normal Madden ratings, Anthony Richardson is a 70 overall at the start. He went up to 71. I'm pretty certain. Not realistic at all, in my opinion. Um, what other rookie quarterbacks can we look at just to prove my point? C.J. Stroud is a 74 overall. I get it. Matt Stafford won a Super Bowl, and that's great, but he's years removed from that. He's actually terrible now. And you're telling me that both of those young quarterbacks are worse? Look at Will Levis, a highly touted rookie, is a 68 in Madden. I don't believe that Madden does the rookies very well. You're telling me Kirk Cousins is that much better right now than like a Anthony Richardson or a C.J. Stroud, or let's look at Bryce Young. Bryce Young, thought to be the best quarterback in the draft, is a 74. So we up the draft chart because I don't think those are realistic. And also, if you guys ever pay attention to Madden, all these rookies are going to be upgraded as the season goes on. And so I just decided that the draft strength needed to be upgraded. So that's the thing that we did. Fully transparent. We're only going to be allowed 2 picks in the first round of every draft. So it's not going to be too impactful. And there's going to be a lot of times where I don't have more than 1 pick. Quite honestly. Because I just won't want to trade up. The best players won't be something we need. So obviously here, we got problems. This roster is bad. We got DK though, so that's gonna help us a lot. We'll go ahead and do our depth chart because we added some free agents to fill depth wise because we didn't have very many players in this roster. I think we started with 45. We'll go ahead and put Perkins in there because obviously the other guy, Stetson, he's injured right now. So got Caremakers. We're gonna actually put our real fullback here. So Xander Horvath, good luck. So we gotta have DK Metcalf obviously as the one, and when healthy, we'll let Cooper Kupp come in later on. So we'll put him here. We'll take Skoranek down there, and that'll be our 1, 2, 3. We got a tight end. He's not very good. Our offensive line is pretty bad. So we just don't really, it's one of those things where hopefully you ain't gotta look at it, I don't know why we have 2 left guards starting. This is a shambles. Why does Madden do this to people's depth charts, bro? Alright, so we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go there, and there, and we're gonna fix this one over here. So, but yeah, man, like this is the team that we're looking at year one. It's pretty bad. I'm almost certainly going to lose the first game. I have zero hope that I will win it because it's just a bad team. We've also traded away our absolute best player on defense, so it's not gonna happen probably well for us here. Do we have him starting at right end or something? Like, why can't I? Okay, he's a starter at left end, so right end. Oh, okay. I was trying to start him. We don't have another right end on the roster. That's what you're telling me. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put our 4th string defensive tackle right there. And 1, 2, 3. I don't know, bro. We'll fix all this in later years when we actually have players that are, bro. Like we're so injured that we don't have the people on the roster that it looks like we have. So like I don't understand how this is gonna go. We're gonna start Kobe Durant, and we're gonna have Trevius Hodges Tomlinson. These are our 2 youngest, best assets at defensive back. So we're gonna let them get a ton of playing time. This team is bad, dude. Like it's really, really, really bad. So don't look for magic in this first game for me. I'm anticipating losing this one and coming to you guys with the off season and then week 1 in the next season in the next video, because it's gonna be an untenable situation. There's just really no real way to turn this team into a winner with any speed at all because they're just bad. You know what I mean? They're just simply bad. Um, yeah, our team is also still situated for the wrong archetype of players. So, I just don't know what else to say other than it's just a really bad team, dude. We're not gonna put Kobe Durant there. We'll put this guy there. I guess we'll leave you right there, and yeah, we're good there. I think Shelly, you can go there, but all right. So that's the roster. This is as bad as it gets, in my opinion, for a team starting off. And I am hesitant to run week one, but we'll be back with week one action. I'm gonna do these drills, try to get some of these young players situated, and we'll be right back with more game action here in a second. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Alright, you guys, so we've done everything we need to do with the franchise. We've done the depth charts, we've done everything else. And now, oh wait, I almost forgot to turn off injuries. I'll show you guys. Also, the sliders have not been changed, so you guys can see all of this stuff is the same. I'm going to show you everything there is to show you. Gameplay sliders. None of these have been adjusted at all. Okay, so you guys are seeing that. The only thing I did there was I reduced the risk of injury and turned fatigue off. We gotta turn injuries back on though, because we're about to play a game. There it is. Alright guys, so I am looking forward to getting whooped by the CPU. I ain't gonna lie. But this game is going to be week one. And if I lose, which I expect to lose, it'll be the off season as well. So let's lock in. Let's try to win. Try to get a couple wins with this team.
It's week
I don't know if we
can. National Football League, and there's no love lost between these NFC West foes.
Whew.
It's the Rams and the
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe. See DK looking kind of crisp in that number 86. I think that was a really good trade for the future of the franchise. I think it frees me up to go after a quarterback in the draft, because now we have our long-term answer at receiver, so we're going to be fine there. Okay, so alright, plan of attack here is run the ball. Our offensive line is not great, but running the ball is going to be better and easier for... That's Aaron Donald. The guy we traded that. Never mind. Forget about all that running stuff. We're going to throw the ball. Aaron Donald literally got X Factor instantly. So good. Bro. Dope. Dope. Dude, he insta-shed it, bro. Like, alright. Alright, Tariq Woolen getting his first pick of the year on us. I told you guys this is gonna be rough, dude. Like, thing is, we throw the ball, it just pops up in the air. I tried to play defense on it, but I just couldn't get enough impact on Tariq. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this fitting to be rough. This fitting to be rough. We might get hammered this first game. If we start losing so bad, I'll probably just give them the forced win and, oh, no. We'll just simulate the rest of the game. Like, if there's a point where we know I'm gonna lose, and it's, oh! Todd Reader! With the pick! Perfect spot! Let's go! Oh my god! Let's see if we can get the ball to DK, man. The secondary is good, but it ain't great. Obviously, our offensive line's got to be a little bit better than what it was. Oh my god. Alright. Poor accuracy, Matt Stafford, really bad quarterback now, but it is roughing the passer. And we're going to be able to get a first down, which is our first down of the franchise. And of course, it's on a penalty. Got Tutu Atwell. Going to be the primary target on this play. I mean, it's not a great throw, but it's a great catch by Tutu right there. He'll bring it in. That's going to be our first completion of the franchise. Gosh, I can't wait till we don't have to use this guy anymore at quarterback, man. It's going to be a holding penalty. Going to bring back what was a really good run from Cam Akers. Going to hold here. Kevin Dotson. We got a lot of draft picks in the draft. Like I said, the draft class are going to be stronger. So I'm looking to be able to upgrade this team and just make our team usable by next year. Because I'm telling you right now, if we somehow get by this game, I just don't anticipate us being able to keep our streak going long enough to make this a long season. We got a really bad team here. They're really, look at that. Look at that. That was almost a pick. I think that was, Witherspoon potentially out there that almost got that. 3rd and 19, we gotta throw it. They got full momentum, or not full momentum, but they got enough momentum to make everything squiggly. We're gonna throw it up here. This is what Stafford does the best out of the things he does, but he puts this one way out of reach. We're gonna have to punt the ball because we're on the 39. We don't want to give him prime field position like that. Geno Smith has already showed us that he'll throw us the ball, so if we can get a little bit lucky, maybe we don't suffer too bad of a play here. We can stop him again. This might be a defensive battle here. Both of our defenses are somewhat okay, not good. My defense is pretty bad actually. We do have Kobe Durant, pretty good corner. Oh, I really thought we had that. Is that Njigba? Yeah, that is Jackson Smith Njigba here. His first reception of his career is, of course, on us. I mean, we are playing a week 1, but still. Not good. Not good at all. I don't know who number 13 is, but... Never heard of that guy. At all. Probably a Mr. Irrelevant kind of candidate or an undrafted rookie. That is a great play by Walker, the defensive tackle there. Pretty much taking the spot of our former best player, Aaron Donald. 3rd and 8 here. Can we get a stop? Yes, we absolutely can. That is a great job by our defense to get a stop and put a lot of pressure on Geno, and he did not handle it well. So it's going to be 4th and 19. I don't know, guys. Like, they have so many weapons on this team. I mean, obviously we took DK, but defensively they got Jamal Adams, they got Witherspoon, they got Tariq Woolen, they got Aaron Donald now, they got Tyler Lockett, they got Njigba, they got Kenneth Walker, and it just seems like they're not going to be able to do much on offense. Maybe it's because of Geno. And this is why I elected to take that deal instead of taking another deal, which would have netted us a better player potentially. Because there was some deals that we could have took that were out of this world. And I just don't want to do those kind of deals because I think it's like not realistic. I think there's a world where the Seahawks find themselves in a position to where they know they're not going to compete, and they decide to trade a guy like DK Metcalf. I do see a world where that happens. Atwell making another big-time catch for us. We're going to have to figure out a way to run it out of not that formation, so that way it's not obvious that we're running it to them. And this is a formation we've thrown the ball out of twice. Let's hope we can, well, 7 times probably. I mean, that's a 2-yard game. It's not the worst thing that ever happened. Bobby Wagner, long-time Seahawk there on the stop. Gonna try to get the ball to Akers. The blitz. Bobby Wagner's all over it there. We had a chance at that one, I think. We really did. I want to be able to get the ball to DK deep, but I just don't. Not with Stafford. His arm is just not. His accuracy is so bad. And we throw. Well, would have been a good ball if it wasn't in the path of the Witherspoon. So let's punt it again. The problem is I just don't think I can score. Defensively, I feel like with, my ability to play call, things like that, I'm always going to be somewhat okay. Because we got, just people to put in the right places. Maybe they don't make every play, but, we'll be somewhat competitive. But on offense, it is literally, do you have good enough people to get open? And most of the time, the answer to that question, that's a great hit by our linebacker. The answer to that question most times is going to be no, we don't. Alright, so Njigba's here in the slot. We got Kenneth Walker in the backfield. We see Tyler Lockett out wide. And Michael Hecht right there making the stop. So, I don't know what we want to do here. We blitzed last time. What I think we want to do is I think we want to go in the same formation and then not blitz. That's what I think we want to do. So let's try that. So we're here in the formation, but we're not blitzing. Let's see if it works. That's a really good catch by Tyler Lockett, the short-handed receiver. Geno Smith finds a way to get a first down there to end the first quarter. Gotta get another stop, man. Just gotta get another stop. We gotta figure out something on offense, too, man, because our offense is looking really pedestrian.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
Michael Hecht trying to rip for the ball on Kenneth Walker. Not gonna happen. Kenneth takes it for a gain of 8. I'm gonna blitz here because I think it's an obvious running situation. Michael Hecht is apparently 300 plus pounds, so he'll be blitzing. That's a great knockout right there. I don't know who number 4 is, but he did a great job. Oh, that's Fuller, our strong safety, I believe. Fantastic. Alright, so we didn't blitz the last third down. We're gonna blitz this one. They're in a 2 tight end formation, so it could be a run. Let's hope not, because I'm not set up for a run.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith, able to shake him off.
And it will force him out of bounds behind the line for the first down, and it'll be 4th and 1. That is great. I mean, look, he almost made a tremendous hero type play, but we were able to shut him down, and we'll take possession of the football. Oh my gosh! All right, back on offense. Defensively, we've been good. Offensively, we've been really, really bad. So we just gotta be able to get a score. First downs, chain them together, try to make something happen. Stafford there on the screen. Screens are pretty good this year. It's a really good juke right there from Cam Akers. And just like that, we're in business. 1st and 10 again. Let's see if we can get DK deep. Hopefully. Oh my god. Aaron Donald is just really, this is why I wanted to wait until week 3 or week 2 to make that trade, but that would assume that we would have won this game, and I just couldn't take that chance.
2nd and 10, Stafford again.
Oh, you gotta make that throw, Stafford. It's right there. I need that throw, bro. God. Alright, let's try to make something happen here. See Metcalf going across the middle. Got Akers out wide, it looks like. Let's see what the coverage is going to be. They're manned up on the outside. We can't get him over the line. It's 4th and 4 on the 27, and we're gonna, as much as I hate to do this, we're gonna have to punt because we don't want to get into a situation where we're giving up 3 points. Our defense has played well. They're gonna call for a fair catch, so we flip the field. They're on the 25 now. Alright, let's do this, man. We're gonna blitz again on the outside. You see Michael Hecht there close to the line of scrimmage. Oh, wow. Kobe Durant there making a fantastic play. Better go cover 2 here because I think it's going to be a short throw. That's pretty much all Geno has looked to do so far, is make short throws. I have an idea of something we can do as a trade in the offseason, and I hope that it happens for us. The only problem is I can't do user trades. If I were to say, hey, I want this player, though, that will work. So hopefully they allow us to get the guy that I really want.
Throwing now is Gino.
And we'll see. That's a great catch by Tyler Lockett. He gets buried, but he makes the catch anyway. We'll go into the wide 9 here. I just don't think they're going to run too much. I don't know why, because I'd run the hell out of the ball on my team, but because we don't have a good interior line, we just don't.
We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they? They tune it up.
That's a big hit. Big time hit. Big time play. Alright, so 2nd and 6 after the short game. They're in this type of looks like 2 tight ends. Obviously, their team is very dangerous. They can explode at any minute and get huge gains. There ain't much we can do. It's a good stop right there, though. We get Kenneth Walker in a game of 2. And it's the 2nd quarter already. We're still 0-0 here. I don't know. I feel fortunate that they haven't exploded and had huge gains and just been super dominant on offense. We've been able to somewhat curtail this. Geno Smith gets absolutely wrecked. It's great pressure from the interior and from the outside from our rookie left end. And the DC gets him after the right end pretty much sets it, or the left end pretty much sets it up. And we'll get a punt out of him again. Let's see if we can maybe turn a special teams play in. I mean, that's a good return.
But they did give up 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they
Alright, so let's see if we can't do this. I think I see a potential big play. Let's see where the safety goes here.
Can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
Oh my god. Bro, they were in before we actually got the play action off. Wow. Alright. We're gonna go deep here. 52 seconds left. If we don't get it, we'll try to kill the rest of the clock. Actually, you know what? We're gonna try to kill some of the clock now. In real life, I think both of these teams are gonna be bad this year. I think the Seahawks will be better, but I don't think they'll be very good. So.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford.
Bro. Jamal Adams, dude. Jamal Adams. We just get no separation from our tight end. He's old and slow. And we're going to give up probably a field goal on this drive because they're at the 33. Unless we can force them back. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to blitz. And we're going to try to get them back to at least the 40-yard line to make it a tough kick. Oh, Gino just uncorked that one. And I got a question for you guys. Is that not intentional grounding? He was still in the pocket and he let the ball go to no one in particular. So I'm not sure that you can argue that that's not intentional grounding. They don't get called for it, so I guess if you're not called, it's not cheating.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down.
Huge hit by Ernest. Jones there in the middle. He will stop. We've got several pass breakups today. Great job. We need pressure right now, though.
Back to throw, Smith.
And he's wide open. And that's a touchdown. All right, that sucks. You hear this? Looks like a big crowd here in Seattle. Looks like the stadium is pretty full on opening day here. As they erupt when their team gets a touchdown there. First touchdown of the game. It's just a bad play. We throw the pick to Jamal Adams. 2nd pick for Stafford today. Maybe I should have been a little bit more conservative there and just let our defense play it out. Get the, force them to take time off the clock and stuff. Because right now we have like 0 time left. Let's see if we can get Metcalf deep here, man. Let's see what happens. It ain't
We'll see how they play this. Stafford.
And he just gets knocked out. It's a good hit by Bobby White. Oh, he called us too small. Oh, man, brother. That is disrespectful.
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
Cool. Aaron Donald is... What else can I say, dude? We have no time. Our line is so bad.
All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
All right. Can we make a play happen on defense, man? Can we get like a big time play on defense? A turnover, like a pick 6, to help us get back into this game. We have no offense. I promise you guys, in year 2 we are going to have an offense. I can't get not Stafford. I can't get GKD. I don't have Cooper Kupp to go do his thing over the middle and things like that. None of our receivers except Tutu Atwell can do anything over the middle, so it's just really a struggle right now. See, dotting us up is Geno Smith here. We're gonna go man, which is something we don't generally do here. But they don't have a receiver except Lockett that scares me. That is a great catch by Austin. Just gonna keep trying to put our guys in the proper place. Maybe get a pick. We need one bad. Oh, just play it aggressive, brother. Dang it. It's a good breakup, though. God, I wish we would do it for that pick, though. Alright, so here we go. This Thompson kid is just finding a way to get open. Golly, that crowd noise is crazy. They're gonna run it. Gonna bunch him up, try to get inside pressure. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that block, dude? Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? Oh my God, we're getting absolutely destroyed at the point of attack. We gotta go for like a fumble, like a freak play at this point. There's Noah Fant, one of the best tight ends in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we're gonna go into this offseason with a lot of questions. We need the Stafford deal to go away. We need to make the quarterback change. It's obvious at this point. We need better weapons out wide. Obviously, this would be easier with Cooper Kupp, but even still, I don't love our outside targets except DK. And we don't have the quarterback to give him the ball where he's most effective. He gets a 6-yard run. They're killing us right now. We're getting to the point where, you know, it's kind of like I said, we don't have much of a chance in this football game. I think I've thrown our chance away with the picks, but I had to play perfect, dude. I would have had to play perfect. This team is so bad right now. Jackson and Jigba there with the couple of yard gain. 3rd and 2. Can we blitz and maybe make them get a field goal here?
3rd and 2, Smith.
That's a pass. Jackson and Jigba, another 2-yard gain. I didn't think we made it over one, to be honest, guys. I really didn't. They are going to do goal line, so we'll blitz left and right outside linebackers. Hope to get some pressure. We just can't get it. I mean, we just blocked up like every angle, man. 14-0 here. It's going to be after the field goal kick. I'm going to say if we go down 21-0, we're going to call it and get ready for season 2. I'm interested in the draft. I'm interested in free agency. I need to make this team better. We need a new quarterback. We need better weapons out wide. And we need a better running back. We need a better offensive line. We need so much. So, yeah, man. Just, yeah, man. Like, it's bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. Alright, so let's do everything we can to come back in this game. Everything we can to get something going here. Let's get a screen pass. Try to use the aggressiveness of this front. You see Aaron Donald is on us. Well, we do wind up getting a first down off the screen. And we're going to call a lead option, which doesn't sound like a good idea, but generally these are blocked well. And not so much. Cam Akers, 4 yards, or 4 rushes, 0 yards. But at least we got the X factor off of Aaron Donald. Alright, so Cam Akers gets a gain of 8 on the screen. Screenplay is going to be something that we got to go to here. Because we will just have no luck on anything else. We'll see if we can get Tutu that well across the middle. Going to send DK deep here because he's got, that's what he does best. Dude, what kind of throw is that? Bro, he's wide open, brother. I gotta go for it. It's 4th and 2. There's 9 seconds to go in the third. We're not gonna see too many more possessions with an opportunity to win. Let's go for it. Let's try to make a play here. And DK is gonna get his first reception as a Ram. And that's gonna be a first down. So we'll stay alive here, man. We'll stay alive.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was
Fourth
surprised.
quarter, man. If we can get a touchdown here, it is not out of the question that we can at least tie the game up and go to OT. I feel okay with that thought process being the thing. We can go to OT. So, that's what we're going to have to try to do. Cam Akers there. It's a gain of 2. Gotta go for a screen.
Looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Throwing is Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Another screen, another big play. Cam Akers is our best open field type of athlete right now. So we're utilizing him in the short game.
Running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter.
Yeah, we're trying to get creative here, guys. Let's get DK in space. And we just get absolutely destroyed. So that did not work whatsoever. Alright, that sucks.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll
That
send back
sucks.
for second down.
We need a tight end, guys. We gotta have a tight end. Gotta come out of the draft with a tight end.
Stafford. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
I just can't make the throw, dude. He's wide. Why can't we make that throw, brother?
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
That is a great throw. It's a great catch by Tutu Atwell.
Chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 29.
Keep it moving, dude. Just keep it moving.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
Great run right there. We finally get a little room. Let's actually keep it on the ground. Let's actually keep it on the ground here.
They've got to pay it off with some points.
All right. Can we get a little something going here? I just can't get away from it. And now he's got X Factor. Dude, just turn upfield. It's right there. Just go get the ball. Bro. Nobody's that dumb, right? Terrible throw, by the way, by Stafford. Oh, golly, we dropped the most important pass of the game. DK Metcalf drops it. We got to get a quick stop here. If we don't, that's going to be the ball game. I really thought we had points on that drive, man. I really did.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
Kenneth Walker, 8 runs, 43 yards. They've been decent in the run game, way better in the pass game. But they are 5 yards of carry, so I mean, I guess they're better than decent in the run. I just don't, you know, they're running it now because they can. They're trying to kill the clock because they can, and they're doing their job because they can. We're gonna blitz. We're gonna try to get everybody in the middle. We're gonna try to blitz the outside linebackers. I'm gonna take control of this guy. I'm gonna go watch the tight end in case they do decide. Yep, they're running it. And we've got safeties and stuff. And they're good enough to stop them. So it's gonna be a 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard gain, we gotta try to make it a 3rd down that they have to throw the ball on. And just hope for the best. That's all we got, really. Just hope for the best. Tough, man. Tough sledding right now. Gonna play in the 5-2. We know they're running it again. Why would you not at this point? We're not gonna use any of our timeouts yet. We'll save that in case we can get a stop. And it's a good play. It's a good play. I mean, we need 2 touchdowns, so calling all of our timeouts right now isn't really going to save us much. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. They're going to milk the clock as much as they can.
Has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
Oh my gosh. It's just blocking. Oh, they're going to win the football. GG's. I'm not going to call timeouts. I'm not going to be a weirdo. The game is over. We're not going to score twice in 50 seconds. We had a chance if we would have got something done right there. If we could have stopped them right there, it was still an opportunity. GG's to the Seahawks, man. They beat us, and they're going to force us to year 2. Our defense was better than I thought it would be, which I don't know how. They only got 14 to nothing. We couldn't do anything on offense, though. Couldn't run it, couldn't throw it, couldn't block, couldn't catch. You know what I mean? It's just bad. So, 14 to nothing is going to be the final score. Matt Stafford, a horrible day. Golly, man. Alright, so year 2, man. Year 2. I think I'm going to just do the entire simulation right now. But, you know what? Yeah, we're going to keep this in the same video. But I'm going to stop this part of the recording now and just add the off-season in afterwards. And we'll make it one long video. But if you guys saw the gameplay here, I had nothing to work with, bro. I just didn't. The Rams are just a bad team. If you're enjoying this, though, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. There's going to be plenty more of this because this team is nowhere near ready to win, and it won't be next year, and it won't be the year after that. At least not the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can get some games next year. But not the Super Bowl. It won't be close anytime soon. So, I'll see you guys in the next part of the video. I'm out.